In this video, I am going to quick show you how to set up a Vectorworks drawing to begin putting in lighting and doing everything associated with that task. This would be step point 5 in our multi-step process of creating a light plot in Vectorworks Spotlight. So let's get at it. Get this go away. Let's see, it is, there we go. All right, so the first thing we need to do, we're going to do two things. We're going to set up some layers, and then we're going to import in some files that we're going to need to do the rest of our tasks. So the first thing we're going to do is look at some layers. So I'm going to come up here to our layer. I'm going to click on Show Organizational Layout, and here are the layers that I have. This is a really simple ground plan. I have a layer for the house, I have the layer for the soft goods or legs, I have a layer for scenery, and then I have a layer for the 3D crown molding that I have, and I can turn that on and off depending if I'm rendering a 3D model or not. It just gets a little busy when I'm doing some 2D things, but that's what I have right now. And what we need to have, at minimum, we need to have 3 more layers. And again, this is what I do. I have a layer for lighting, I have a layer for lighting positions, and then I have a layer for focus points. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to click on New, and I'm going to type in lighting. Click OK, and I'm just going to do the same thing for lighting positions and focus points. Okay, so now, as you know, we can change the stacking layer of the stacking order of our layers. So I want lighting to be on top. It's going to be on top of everything. Then I want the lighting positions to be on top of everything but under lighting, and then I want the focus points to be under that. So essentially all of the lighting stuff is going to be under, or is going to be over everything else. So that's really simply that's really how you get your layers in. And the important thing is again I preach this to my classes, is to have to be really cautious when you're drafting and doing things in layers. It's easy to, if you make a mistake, you can just move things into the correct layer, but if you can do it right the first time, you are going to be better off. So we're going to leave that right there. We have our layers. And now I'm going to quick show you, I have a file that I have curated over the years that has lighting instruments. It has everything that I've kind of collected over the years to create a light plot: positions, label legends, different symbols, and we're going to bring it into Vectorworks, and we're going to make it a favorite in the resource manager. So it's always there. The file doesn't have to be open because it's a favorite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and open up the file, and folks in drafting class, this file is in our Canvas page. So download that to a spot where you know where it is, and we're just going to open it up. It's opening, and there's nothing there. Okay, Pat, what kind of trick are you pulling on us? What dark magic? Well, not dark magic, but everything is in the resource manager. So if I come here and look at, here's Northwest Drawing Components, and I click on that, you see everything that I have, and it's sort of curated into folders. We have some Allman Phoenix in one theater. We have Source 4s. I have my label legends and containers, accessories, wash fixtures, Par 64, seating, risers, people. So everything is here. Different line types. So what we need to do to make that a favorite, it's really pretty simple. It's opened up and you just right click on it and add selected file to favorites. And it's going to ask where do we want to go, and I'm just going to click on root, and it's kind of doing its thing. And now I'm going to actually close this file. We'll save it, sure, why not? And now the file isn't open, but it's the Vectorworks squirrels are working. So if I come here and look under favorites, I can come in and I have all of this stuff at my fingertips. So what I'm going to do just to do a few general things. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the fixtures, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to import in some things into my drawing so they're there and ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on etc source 4, and I'm going to, and here all the different folder symbols that I have. I'm going to right click on etc source 4, and hopefully I will see import, and it's going to import it into our ground plan. And I usually just keep preserve folder hierarchy so it keeps everything as I have it designed. And now if we come back to ground plan, now etc source 4 is there. I'm going to come back and I'm going to add in label legends and containers. I'm going to hold down my shift key. Oh, I guess I can't do that. All right, so we're going to import in label legends and containers. Sure, don't show this dialog. Yeah, we're going to do that. All right, okay. I'm going to do accessories, top hats, C-clamps, gobos, things like that. Alrighty. Miscellaneous items. That has a couple things we're going to get to when we're doing some final work on our plot. I'm going to import in that. I'm going to import in movers and color mixers. We might need these in our plot. All right, and then I'm going to import in wash fixtures and parse 64s. Now if there's other things I need once I get going, I can import them in, and I can import in individual things as well. So if I want to bring in these are some of our etc source 4 LED fixtures. So if I just wanted to bring in a 19 degree, not wanted to bring in everything, I could just click on it and import, and there it would put it in to the file. If I come back here it is, and it's just that single fixture. So that's as simple as that. And now our ground plan is ready to begin making the transition from a ground plan into a light plot. So in this video we've created layers, and we've imported files and made favorites, and we're all set to begin lighting. Let's go. I'll see you in the next video.